Here we're going to interpret a quadratic equation graph. So it says here we're given this quadratic equation and that it shows the profit a company earns for selling headphones at different prices. What is the maximum profit the company can expect to earn? So when you're given a graph, you want to look to see what the X and Y represent. Notice the X is the selling price of the headphones and the Y is the profit. So the selling price is here, and as the selling price goes up, it looks like the profit increases to a certain point right here. Then it changes direction, and even though the price is going up, the profit is going down. So when it's saying what is the maximum profit the company can expect to earn, we're looking at this vertex, this point here. We want to know what the coordinates are of this point. Once we find out the coordinates, do we care about the X coordinate or the Y coordinate? When we're asked what is the maximum profit, we care about the Y coordinate. So we're looking for the Y coordinate of that vertex of the parabola. Here are the steps that we go through in order to find the vertex of a parabola. First, we find out what A, B, and C are of our quadratic equation. A is the number in front of the x squared. B is the number in front of the x. And C is the number added at the end. Make sure you're paying attention to whether it's positive or negative. Then we're just going to substitute A and B into this formula here, and that's going to give us the x coordinate of the vertex. When you substitute it in, double check yourself. Make sure that you didn't lose that negative sign out front, and that if you have any positive or negative signs with your A and B, that you are including those. Now we want to simplify. So I have negative 700, and 2 times negative 10 is negative 20. And when I divide, I see that that is 35. So again, this is my X coordinate of my vertex. So that means about here at $35, that is where I'm seeing the highest profit. Now this is asking what is that highest profit. So they want to know what is Y when X is 35. So we're going to substitute 35 into our equation. So after you substitute in that X coordinate, then you simplify. You could put this whole thing into your calculator and see what it equals. If you use order of operations, know that you always do your exponents first, which 35 squared is 1,225. Then you do your multiplying. So I always want to multiply before I do my adding and subtracting. And then we add the first two terms and then subtract 6,000 from that. And we should get 6,250. So this is telling us that when the price, the X coordinate, is $35, the highest profit is right here at 6,250. So that's the answer to our question.